Hello everyone. Hi, hello. Welcome to your reading today. How has these days been for you? Because I feel like they were crazy, and I think for everyone, things are going insane. But here we are, keeping our sanity inside of it all. So today's reading, I feel like it's for someone who feels alone and due to past hurt, they don't want to approach people anymore, although people may seem to be there or may want to connect with you, but you're like, not gonna happen. Someone who feels peace in their solitude. Like, I feel like someone who feels more at peace, more in control, more in harmony with themselves when they are alone. So you may hang out with people and have friends, but there is always this gap between you and people. Okay, so if you feel that this is you, then this reading is for you. And welcome to your reading. Okay, what does this person need to know? I just heard brave. So you maybe have gone through some really dark things when it comes to people. That's why you cannot approach them from a place of safety anymore. But you're brave still because you're still here. You still have people around you, but you don't trust them that much. We have strength reversed, and with that I'm getting I feel like people in the past have been the cause why you feel powerless, why you felt powerless in the past. And I feel like you are so afraid of feeling powerless again when it comes to people that you took up a unhealthy independence from people. Like, I will figure out how to do everything by my own so I don't have to rely on other people. I feel you, okay? I feel you. All right. Okay, is this reading about reconnecting with people or is it about something else? Or is it about reconnecting with people or is it about a life event for these type of people? I feel like the Lovers reversed. I feel like it's kind of time to step out from that isolation, and I feel like we're so, because we've been hurt by people so much and we felt powerless to them before, that now we took up like an extreme amount of independence, that we start like rejecting people without seeing if they are actually good or not. So I feel like here the universe will present you with people that can be worth it, you know? But because we see that from our past wounds, we will reject them or we might reject them. Okay. Who is this person? Who are these people? And is it written about those people? The Star. With the Star here, I'm getting a shift of perspective. When being approached by people, we can ask ourselves, what's good about this person? I feel like this can help us shift our perspective and actually see the good in people, not just things that we should that we find as threats. And when we repeat this question over and over again, like, okay, what's good about this person? What can I find good about this person? What's reassuring about this person? I feel like when we get into this habit, it will help us train our mind to find the good in people instead of rejecting them completely from the beginning without even looking for a good thing about them. Mm-hmm. This doesn't mean that we will no longer be heartbroken by people or hurt by people. Um, but it also doesn't mean that we have to stay in the hurts that we were in before. I feel like it's time to change that. Let's give more people chances. But also, let's see both sides. Both sides before making the judgment of should I like get to know this person more or reject them from the basically first time we talked. It's like we see what's good and what's bad, and we see if we want them in our life or not, because some of them might be a blessing, but because we're seeing it through wounds, we're seeing the people through wounds, that we will see them as a threat instead of the blessing they are. Okay. Apologies. Sorry, I had to say that. It's a funny thing I have in my mind. It's a cat meme. Okay. What do we need to know about these wounds? How can we heal them from the inside out? I just heard being around people that actually make us feel good. So it could be like your mom, even if you feel good around her, or your dad, a friend, a cousin, a neighbor. Also sitting with the feeling, no matter how uncomfortable it is. When we sit with it long enough, we will see it will start to change, and we will see the blessing, or not the blessing. We will see the light at the end of the tunnel by sitting with the feeling, with the hurt. So this could be like, you can ask yourself or reflect back on your life and see, when did your trust in people shift completely from these people, like, yeah, fine, I can socialize a little bit, or I can socialize, to I'm never talking to anybody ever again, or relying on anybody ever again, or depending on anybody ever again. So finding that first, I'm sorry about outside noise. So finding that first shift, what's the event that made it shift for you? And sit with it long enough. Express it. Just feel the hurt. And now that I'm tapping into this energy, I am feeling like my chest ripping open from the inside. So it is very heavy, that's for sure. But I feel like now the image that I got, like sitting with it, by the way, doesn't make it okay. It doesn't make what happened okay. No. We just like feel the hurt, so it's not just stuck in our chest and stain in all our relationships and all our friendships after that. So the image that I got when we sit with it long enough, because we are so present with it, because we are here to feel it and hear it, it starts to like basically heal. So what's about this past event? What happened really in the past event that made this person basically run away from relationships and be super independent? Oh. Four of Pentacles reversed. With Four of Pentacles reversed, I feel like it's a huge loss of protection. I want to say protection, but it doesn't quite describe what I want to say. Security. This is what I want to say. A huge loss of security. I feel like you were with somebody, or somebody in your life. It could be like a family member or a friend or a lover, an ex-partner, a relationship, romantic relationship, that you thought you were secure in it, but something happened that shattered that view. So I'm getting like, oh my god, I felt like a fool trusting that person, and they've been lying to me and just pretending this whole time, and I feel like a fool for trusting them. So this is what I'm getting, and I feel like after that you can't trust anyone else, because that huge loss of security, or the shattered image of security that you had, it just made you unable to trust anybody else. So this is hurting you and hurting the people that want to get close to you. But I understand, like, it's, of course, anyone in your position would feel the same. We all feel the same in this. Like, we've all been hurt in the same thing before. So we like stay far away from that thing that hurt us. There's a saying that says, when someone is bitten by a snake, they start fearing the rope. This is an Arabic saying, and it makes total sense. Yeah, when we are bitten by the snake, we will fear the rope. So it makes sense. But like when we are hurt, especially the loss of security in a relationship, we will no longer feel secure with anyone else unless we go into the healing of that. And you don't need to heal that by yourself. You can heal it with other people by giving other people a chance to love you, to make you feel secure. And the people that make you feel like not safe with them and play the me against you game, you can just cut them off. Okay, is there anything else for this person? Yeah. Okay, things have been falling. Give me a second. Okay. Relationships are crazy. Like, it's so it's difficult. Like, there's so much things to consider, so much things to do, so much things to heal, so much bravery, a lot of shadow work, a lot of forgiveness also for yourself and others. So the moon and the Ace of Cups reversed. So I feel like these feelings have been trapped, and they are trapped for a good reason, which is to basically make you not feel the hurt. So it's kind of protecting you in a way. Like, it's not bad, but it is kind of being reflected and more like projected into other relationships that doesn't that they I'm sorry, I need to make up words. Relationships that doesn't really mean, or that are not actually toxic, finally. The relationships are not toxic, but because these feelings have been hidden and not processed, they are projected into relationships that are healthy, and they ruin them. So by uncovering the shadows, which we just mentioned, like shadow work just a second ago. So by diving into the shadow, diving into the hidden feelings, the trapped feelings inside from that event we talked about in the reading right now, I feel like it will be a huge release of emotions. I just heard a lot of sobbing, and that's okay, that's completely okay, and it is very scary. It is very scary, but worth it in the end. Okay, do we have another message, an oracle or a tarot? Tarot. Okay. So, how will things look like after this exercise of expressing the unexpressed feelings and finding that one event? How does things look like afterwards? Eesh. Mm-hmm. So we got the Three of Pentacles reversed with the Seven of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. And this is what it says. By revisiting the past, we will be able to leave that in the past. We will start to see the difference between the new relationships and the old ones, and how they are not the same. So it's for upcoming people in the future. So we will be able to leave the things in the past with the people it belongs to. Like, he's taking that to the old people that lingers in the shadow. And this one is looking ahead and cherishing that pentacle, which is like stability. So by sorting out old feelings and leaving them with the people, and making the difference between the old and the new, we will be able to see the good in the new people we meet, and it won't take as much effort anymore, at least. So yeah, it's promising. The exercise won't be fun at first, but once you do it once or twice, you will feel the difference. All right, that was the message. Take care.